Hey everybody, welcome to Auman Landscape. Why do we use bag mulch? Are we stupid? Hey everybody, welcome to Auman Landscape YouTube channel. So quick talk today on why we use bag mulch. And this is our philosophy at the moment. It's really cold out here, folks. Holy smoke. We feel like, now granted, there's 60 cubic foot and a half bags on here. There's 3.3 cubic yards on this pallet. And we know exactly that's the deal. Now, if you're running around with buckets of loose mulch, you don't know exactly how much. Now, again, an application where this may change, and we'll have bulk bins of mulch at some point. But the reason we really like this stuff is we can pull off, we have a property that we know, and the guys are really good at guessing this too now. Are estimating, like, they're finishing up a planting job. They know, like, yeah, we're gonna need 36 bags of mulch. Like, they've got it down. They're pretty good. So we can grab a skid, and we know that skid's gonna be absolutely enough. And then too, if we have leftover, that balance of those 36 out of that, 60, they come back and we know exactly what our inventory is. Now, a great video we've got on the channel further back, maybe Hunter can put a link in it here, is top 3 mulching tips or mistakes or something like that. It's a really good video. The other thing too is, like, we've got inventory here. We know exactly, and we don't do, if we were mulching warehouses and stuff like that, that would be a different animal, right? We want bulk, we want blowers, actually. We want bark blowers, all that kind of stuff. But we got a great deal on these. Our supplier, which is Ohio Mulch in this case, love them or hate them, whatever. But our supplier, or my rep for that company, called and said, hey, you want to buy any mulch for Christmas? We're offering a special, last year's price, and terms till May. So we don't have to pay for that until May, which is awesome. We'll take it all day long. I'll probably I might order another semi-load just to have it. So we ran out a little early this year. So now we got this inventory. It's locked in at last year's price, and we don't have to pay for it for 3 or 4 months yet. That's pretty rad. The only thing I offered him in counter was, I'll take $1 off a bag and I'll pay on delivery. So what do you want to do if you want rid of your last year's inventory that badly? This is a fine triple shredded black hardwood mulch. Really a sharp product, really planes out, really smooth. Again, check out that mulching tips video, because that will tell you the way to mulch properly based off the way someone did not mulch properly. But again, so we can put, like, I forget, like 15 bags in the buggy, which is the guy's weapon for when it comes to mulching. So we'll do all our edging and all that junk and clean out, and then the guys will have this up on our big 4300 truck, and then they'll throw 15-20 bags in that buggy and drive around, throw those bags exactly where they need them, rip them open, spread it. It's really accurate. Now, in a 6 months to a year, when we have a tilt rotator on an excavator, maybe it is a thing to do, is to scoop out of trucks and trailers and feed buggies and things like that. But we still don't even like feeding the buggies, because you can't get that condensed mulch up in the bed. That bag they can toss back near the house, just open it right up, and they're moving a cubic foot and a half in one effort. You can't move a cubic foot and a half, 1.5 cubic feet with a scoop shovel or anything like that. So that's why we like using the bag mulch as of now. That may change. One other thing real quick here is this. I hate setting all this heavy stuff on the root zones of these beautiful trees. It just pains me and kills me to do it. That compaction of that soil around the root zones of those trees is really hard on them. So I'm gonna try to not do that there too much, but I kind of know what the inevitable thing is. It's always going to happen there. So anyways, that's why we use bag mulch. That's our philosophy for now. You might give it a try. It is a little more. It's going to cost you more in product, but what I believe it saves you in time is, again, one guy can carry a 1.5 cubic feet or 2, or you can get those 3 ones, which they jokingly call them body bags, because they are heavy, especially once they get wet, which we will actually tarp those too and try to get them as dry as we can by the springtime, so guys can really move those around. We don't want to do a bunch of mulching. That's just, it's hard for us to get the numbers that we need and want for mulching. Prices is the way we go. So those things being said, that's it, folks. So there you go. That's why we do it.
I think if you get low interest and you know you have work for a year and a half, I think a loan's okay. but don't make the loan go if it's a 3-year loan, don't go 3 years. You go a year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. Just stay out of it.
If you have a 7-year loan, you pay it off in 3.5 years.
Right.
You don't go the 7 years, because then that 7 years feels like 10 years because you're paying that payment. Like, when's that last one? You keep looking at it. But if you just would double your payments up and work a little bit harder or bid correctly, you're going to have that paid off in 3.5 years. And it's still going to be worth more than what you bought it for in 3.5 years.
Yeah. And that's in today's equipment market. That may change, but
I think in 3.5 years, the way I take care of my equipment and how many hours I put it in 3.5 years, if I have that machine paid off, I guarantee you I can get what I have into that machine. I bet pretty close, no matter what